Alright guys, it's Future V Marine 96 here. Like I said, I'm going to start just referring myself to Future Marine, so get used to that. Today we're doing a short review on the Taurus pt99 9mm pistol. I am going to go ahead and say I'm trying to use the disassembly lever as a slide catch. Gun is clear. I'm going to go ahead and say that this is the early model. This one was made in like 1985. So, if I say some stuff that's... I'm using the specs from the new model, but because you can't buy these kind of models anymore. But the gun you're looking at is the older model, so it might be a little bit different. First off, the gun has a 5-inch barrel and weighs 34 ounces. So it's only about 4 ounces lighter than my 1911, but you're carrying a whole bunch more ammo. Of course, it's 34 ounces unloaded. This holds 15 rounds. It comes with 15+1 magazine. I don't know if Taurus comes with 2 magazines or not. And you can get 18 round mags. I have one 18 rounder, but the thing is, it's so heavy. When I was shooting my practical shooting competition, it didn't seat all the way, and it fell out of my gun and busted on the concrete. So now it's not the kind that has like a spring and floor plate and everything, though. It has a floor plate, but it does nothing. It has like a weird metal strip in it, so it doesn't need a base plate to operate, luckily. Gun has a 5-inch barrel. That is makes it a pretty good target pistol. And of course, this is the pt99, so it's got the adjustable dot sights. Always a nice feature to have. In case you couldn't tell from the angle, the rear two are white, front is red. The only difference between this pistol and the Beretta is this pistol has the frame-mounted safety, when a Beretta safety would be a little bit farther up here on the slide. The reason for this is because Taurus manufactures these for the Brazilian military, because they're based out of Brazil, and one of their requirements is a frame-mounted safety on their handguns. After about 2,000 rounds to your pistol, you'll start to see wear on your barrel, at least in my case. When I got this gun, even though it was made in 1985, it was hardly ever fired. I mean, the guy that I got it from had never fired it, and he got it from some old guy apparently. And I traded a Taurus Judge for this pistol. I wanted something a little bit more practical. The gun overall is 8.5 inches long. I think it says on the stats. Takedown is really easy in case you didn't just see me do that. I thought I'd show you. I don't know if the newer models are like this. I heard they're not. You press down on this button. You push this lever down. Now you just are going to remove your slide off of your frame. Push up on your recoil spring. Push up on your. This little button is what you press to get your barrel out. And be careful, because this piece will come out, and if it doesn't come out all the way when it comes out, it's a real pain to get it go back into place. If you get it to even move at all, because it gets like jammed. Lock back in. Recoil spring. Oh, by the way, I forgot to say, the grips on this gun are aftermarket. They're from Gunwild 1. Thank you for these, man. I know it's been long overdue that I have made a video thanking you for these, but these are some real nice looking grips. There was some real ugly brown ones that came on this one. The new models come with plastic, though. Serrations on the back make it easy to grab the pistol. Yet, I never grab it that way just because it will pinch you if you're not careful. So I normally cock my gun up here towards the front. It's pretty easy to check it, keep it pointed in the safe direction. Like I just pull back a little bit. You can see if your chamber is loaded or not. Serrations on the front and the back of the pistol. Almost dropped my pistol. Magwell has no bevel, which isn't really required on a double stack magazine. I recommend Winchester PDX-1. This is some of the best and cheapest defense ammo, at least in my area, I can get a hold of. So that's what I keep. I also keep it for 45 ACP and 12 gauge. It's silver case. I want to say 123 grain or 117 jacketed hollow point. I'm not sure. I know it's jacketed hollow point. I just can't remember the exact bullet weight. I've had this ammo for a couple months now, and I haven't seen the box ever since I put them in the magazine. I do occasionally take the bullets out and rearrange them in the magazine though. You'll start to see some wear. Let's go ahead and make sure the gun's clear one more time. When you pull the trigger, you might have been able to see that move. It'll start to wear down just a little bit right there. But there's a very low extent to what I can wear there. Taurus's new finish might help this out though. I think this is part of the slide is a bluing, and then the rest is parkerized, or parkerized, however you say it. I think Taurus blues the entire gun now, and this gun also comes in stainless steel. I've only had one failure out of this gun so far, and that was using American Eagle ammunition. The gun, I shot it, and I was shooting in another competition, and this was the same competition I dropped my magazine with. It was a pretty easy jam to clear. There was just a casing in here with a bullet trying to get in the chamber. All I had to do was pull back a little bit, casing flew out, bullet went, seated the rest of the chamber, proceeded with the rest of my match. There's a lot of accessories available for this gun when it comes to sights, grips, barrels, guide rods, and stuff of that nature. But it doesn't have a tactical rail on it, or a pt99 rail, so you're not going to be able to mount a flashlight. Hopefully they come out with something like they have for the 1911, a barrel bushing setup, only somehow incorporate a recoil spring. I have no idea how they do that or if that'd even be stable, but that would be interesting. Also forgot to mention it is blued on the bottom down here too. That's not really a part I look at the gun very much, so I never really noticed that. Feels good in the hand. Its grip width is I think 1.45 inches. Makes for a very comfortable grip on the pistol. And there's not much else I can say about this gun. It's a good pistol. I think you can get them anywhere from $550 to $600 in that range. And if you're looking for something alternative to Beretta, if you don't like the safety up here, I mean, Beretta used to make their guns in the factory they make these in right now. So it's a Beretta with a frame-mounted safety. That's all it is, and it doesn't have a decocker. Or actually, I think the new ones have a decocker, but this one doesn't. I'm out.